This story is shocking, heartbreaking, and disturbing beyond words. A motel manager doing his job was killed in the most brutal way imaginable right in front of his wife and teenage son. All because of a simple instruction about a broken washing machine. This is the story of Chandra Nagamalara, a hardworking family man from India who came to America to build a better life. What happened to him is more than just a crime. It is a complete failure of every system meant to protect people. Stay with us as we uncover this horrifying real-life case and ask the tough question. How could this have been prevented? It was September 10, 2025. A normal day at a small motel in Dallas, Texas. Chandra, the manager of the motel, was on his daily rounds. He noticed that one of the washing machines in the laundry area was broken. He told the housekeeper not to use it until it was fixed. It was a simple routine instruction. He did not even speak directly to the man working alongside her. That man was 37-year-old Yordanis Cubos Martinez, a Cuban immigrant. What happened next was beyond comprehension. Feeling disrespected because Chandra had not spoken to him directly, Yordanis became angry. He left the laundry room without saying a word. Moments later he returned. But this time he was carrying a 2-foot-long machete. There was no argument, no warning. He attacked Chandra without hesitation, slashing at him with terrifying force. It was not a fight. It was a violent ambush. The entire attack was captured on CCTV, and what it showed was almost too horrifying to believe. Chandra, bleeding and desperate, tried to run toward the motel office where his wife and 16-year-old son were. But Yordanis chased him down, swinging the machete again and again. Chandra's wife and son rushed to help, screaming and trying to stop the attack. But Yordanis pushed them aside with brutal strength. Within minutes he had beheaded Chandra in the parking lot. And then, in one of the most horrifying moments imaginable, he kicked his severed head like a football across the parking lot. He then threw it into a nearby dumpster. When Dallas fire rescue arrived, the killer was still there. He calmly walked away carrying the machete and Chandra's phone in his hand. Police arrested him just a block away. He was soaked in blood but showed no emotion. As horrifying as that is, what came next made it even worse. When police investigated Yordanis's background, they discovered he had 14 prior arrests. His criminal record included child sex crimes, carjacking, and false imprisonment. He was supposed to have been deported years earlier. In fact, there was a final deportation order already issued. But Cuba refused to take him back because of his violent criminal history. So immigration authorities released him back into the community earlier that same year. That means the government knew he was dangerous. They knew he was unstable. And yet he was free, walking the streets and somehow working at a small family motel. A system failure at every single level. There was no mental health intervention. No proper supervision. No protection for the innocent families living around him. And that failure cost an innocent man his life. Chandra was just doing his job. He came to America believing in hard work and honesty. He wanted to give his children a future. Instead, his life ended in front of the very people he loved the most. Now his family is left shattered. His wife has lost her partner. His teenage son watched his father murdered in front of him. They have started a fundraiser to survive, but no amount of money can heal that kind of trauma. Meanwhile, this case has exploded into national debate. Politicians are arguing about immigration laws, deportation policies, mental health care, and the justice system. But behind those headlines, there is a grieving family quietly living through unimaginable pain. As for Yordanis Martinez, he now faces multiple charges including capital murder and may face the death penalty. But even if justice is served, it will never bring Chandra back. One man's rage and one system's negligence destroyed an entire family. This story is not just about crime. It is about responsibility. It is about how many lives can be lost before real change happens. A family man came to this country with hope and dreams. He deserved safety and peace. Instead, he met a violent end that could have been prevented. If this story moved you or made you angry, share it to spread awareness. Subscribe for more real-life stories that expose the hidden failures behind tragic crimes. Stay aware, stay kind, and never forget the people behind the headlines. We will see you in the next video.